Hello techies, I'm Divya here. On behalf of CyberBrainer, don't you think the world of tech is evolving faster than ever? Now is the perfect time to dive in and build the skills that will take you places. With CyberBrainer, we are putting you in the driver's seat of your own future. We at CyberBrainer don't just teach your interest. We believe that knowledge is power, but it's applied knowledge that truly sets you apart. Whether you're diving into data science, mastering artificial intelligence, or exploring the world of cybersecurity, our courses are designed to give you the skills that matter. So let's jump into the session and make the future yours today. Thank you.
This resume parsing enables recruiters to create a prospect, or we can create job applications. You see, yesterday we were able to attach. Then we get the option to attach the resume in verbatim. You can use that resume parsing on the view prospect report and these tasks. In the sense, see, let's say yesterday when we are parsing, like create prospects, and all it was asking for resume uploading, right? This task create confidential prospects, create job application, create process. Each of the tasks it will last per resume parsing if you see. Let's see step by step create confidential prospects. And this confidential prospects it might be. Like we want to keep a track of executive prospects. Let's say maybe we don't have a suitable opening for the executive person. We just wanted to, keep in pipeline. Maybe in the future, in that case, we can execute that prospect. That is what this confidential prospect will be. I just wanted to show my intention was we can, upload the resumes in each and all of this task. Actually, create confidential. Yes, I'll show you. Once we give see create from resume CD. By using, we can upload actually. If you click, it will last for resume. Confidential prospect. We can select, and I mean to say we resume parsing each and everywhere. It will last for uploading of resumes. That is what this slide is talking about. If you see, create job application also, we are seeing it will last for resume. A couple of times we are done. It will last. When we are creating prospect, also yesterday we are seeing, right? It will last for uploading of CV. And if you see view prospect also, it might ask. Let's see. It is available actually, if you're looking. I suppose it might be. Are you throwing up again? Right? Go. Maybe edit something. See here it is asking for manually. It is asking for manually and parse the information from a resume or C. When we are creating or editing any prospect, it will ask. I mean to say this slide is all about, a resume parsing is available for all these features. Create confidential prospect, create job application, create prospect, edit prospects. All these features I made to say. We'll go to next topic, candidate pools. If we talk about this candidate pools, first there will be two pools in the tenant dynamic pool and static pool. Dynamic pool is nothing. But you know what are the search criteria we give actually in the Workday? Based upon that search criteria, automatically it takes the candidates in this pool. Suppose you can restrict, let's say, only India candidates, or you want only beta candidates, or other features will be there. One is anyway, we will create that. We'll see how it's going to happen. We'll create some pools automatically. It will fetch the data according to the search, whatever we give. If we create that pool, those candidates will be, automatically populate over that. And we can maximum this pool capacity would be like 50,000 members. This might be an interview question. Let's go to the same. And when we talk about static pools, as we've seen the day before yesterday, we can add candidates manually to this pool. And maximum we can add the candidates 25,000 members. And let's go to, create candidate pool. Let's go to the dynamic pool. The dynamic pool will automatically find candidates that pick your search criteria. Whatever search criteria we give, and once we click to select the search criteria, it will take the candidates. See here, there are a lot of roles over here. There are a lot of roles. We can actually do a role. Like for this candidate, a pool manager. We can do set up the role also. Like found, we can set up. Maintain assignable roles. See, when what we have done, with this roles actually, when it is supervisory organization level, we have enabled for supervisory. Am I right? If it is for job requisition, we enabled it for job requisition. Now what we gonna do? What is that? It will be enabled for everybody. They can, map based upon the search criteria. They can maintain a pipeline. And there will be a manager assigned for this. That is the reason I'm just assigning a manager. We'll go schemes, candidate pool manager. Enable it for. What will you do here? Any case I candidate pool. Because we are doing it for candidates, right? Am I right? And I don't view it's not assigned. I think it's normal. Again, security administrator. Security administrator. We just created a role manager role. And we will go on, just for our reference. We'll wait for some. We created it. We'll go on. I'll just discard on the 1 second. It should pop. Let's. Wonder. We'll never go. Burn took tangent. Inner skin style. Click Pool Manager. And we will assign Carolee only. Same brim. You can assign to anybody. I'm just using this because they're given this access to it, that it can work all the features. That's the reason I'm using this for my robot. We will select Dynamic Pool and we will click on it and see what that will be. See, it is asking for search keywords. Search criteria. And country we can select India. Any skills. Suppose we give any skills, it will only take that. Just showing that. And any company you give specifically, it takes that company. We'll see. I mean this group of companies. And totally suppose you want to restrict, maybe 1 to 3. 3 to 5. Less than a year. Also because sometimes prospect will see how many will get. Let's go. We'll come to this side. Education. We take currently auto release. Restrict again it will be. I'm not restricting. Few only, I'm restricting. Or else I will not restrict 1 to 3 years ago. Let us keep in common that we'll get a few candidates right. India only, I'm restricting. Like India candidate. And like recently added in the sense people like last 2 to 4 weeks those people will come into place. Whatever the search we do, those candidates will come actually. Candidate source LinkedIn, people who are from LinkedIn employee referral. I mean it will take best of one time. Anyway, I'm not selecting. Just we'll see how many. and tag also. Like these are used, this will be used for reporting purpose, right? The tags and all. If you select that, it will take the search criteria. And manager, any managers it will take. Here it is not populating. Again, status type is former employee student, new to workforce potential candidates. It will take. And it will take job, family job profiles. Based upon that, what are the search we will give? Based upon that criteria, it will take all the candidates. Suppose you select you want only B.Tech people. That's correct. We'll just click on this. And we'll see. There will be some super niche requirements. You will not get profiles in the market. Very less profiles. And then you know that, too, there'll be available 90 days notice period. Like that and all. Those candidates will also. They'll maintain a pool for particular technology. If they want, they can maintain. Because that will be demanding and they need a resource every time. The project demands will be there based upon that. I mean, these things a recruiter will be maintained. And again we will create. It gets applicable. As we know, it's very easy. Just we'll go and add the candidates. But we can send them to our tier high topo here. One, two, 232, 213, 20. Let's go. How can we check our polls? It's view polls. View polls. View candidate polls. We only one candidate for our touch criteria. We just given 2 to 4 weeks, right? That is it. We'll go on Reddit and see. And we'll just try to remove this. And click on it. See, we are able to see this candidate. Its location from India. I mean, we didn't restrict anything. It's showing actually. That is what it is. We have a lot of people. I think around 20 to 30 people. Candidates. It is showing actually. That is what it is. Like the schools and all. In static poll, we just manually add the candidates to the poll. That's it. Now we'll go to the topic emerging poll. There are a few tenant setups also, right? We were able to talk actually in the previous lessons. Maybe initiative lessons, right? What we're going to do is this is security actually. For there'll be domains like candidate merge domain in the recruiting functional area. Here the considerations will be user security. This domain would be like with you and modify access. And they can view and merge potential duplicate candidates. Users with view access cannot take actions on duplicate. Only if they have view access. They cannot take actions on duplicate candidates. And when it comes to former worker storage domain, we'll just leave it up. It's not a little topic. We'll just leave this topic. Not a little topic. We will discuss this. As you know, candidate merging. It is a concept like suppose single profit we have. Who are applied for multiple job recommendations, right? A profit can be applied for multiple job recommendations. Am I right? If you have multiple records, right? Then there will be different job applications, right? He will be having different job applications. And he has multiple records, right? Single prospect. If he is applying for multiple job recruitment, what happens? Automatically it will affect. It will go to different job applications. In that multiple records will be generated. And maybe he gets selected. Suppose he gets selected in future, what happens? If you have multiple records again, he'll be having a pretty high record also and high record also. We don't want that. Many records of that same person. In that case, Workday will automatically, match the records. To say basically for you, for this memory saving purpose and all we use actually. What we will do is for this concept, we will try to create some profits. If you want to find duplicate for, this is a task actually. By this, you can view and manually merge or link duplicate reports. And by using this task, merger candidates, we can actually find out people who have merged and unmerged records. We will just try to create some prospects. And I will explain you practically. I am just coming to the slides. See what happens. Workday automatically merges the candidates with any duplicates. And it doesn't automatically merge two candidates if at least one of them has a registered candidate home account. Suppose there were two records for a single person. One, he already created a home account. Then it will not merge his records. It may not be able to find the duplicates in this scenario, that scenario. But however, how it will catch, Workday automatically merge two candidates when their first name and last name are exact matches. And at least one of these fields is an exact match. Let's say phone number or email address or LinkedIn URL or Twitter username, Facebook URL or Google URL. And we'll decide. You want to find out the merger candidates unmatched? We can do that by using this. That's we can give much. We'll check. Alright, we'll do the same thing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And do you know how to purge candidates? Purging is nothing, but we can remove the candidate data from the index. Yesterday we created. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel.